Today we're going to talk about the pros of the DJI Avata. What I like about it is its solid structure. When you touch it, you can feel that this is some like solid plastic. It has nothing to do with the DJI FPV structure, and with this one I feel way more confident flying near objects or the background or walls or stuff like that. Second thing I like about it is the GPS and RTH function, which were already there on the DJI FPV. So I get the satellites and the drone is supposed to land where it took off, just in case you lose a signal or anything bad happens. I like its autonomy. If you don't fly pedal to the metal, batteries can last between 5 to, I would say, sometimes 10 to 12 minutes, but it depends how you fly, and it depends at what percentage you decide to stop flying. Usually I stop flying when the battery is around 30%, just in case. Better safe than sorry. The feeling of safety in flight. The first time I used this quad, I felt I had better sensations than with the DJI FPV quad. This one, I find it to be more precise when I fly it, whereas with the DJI FPV tends to be like more, drifty. This one is more accurate, so that's a good point. I love the ability to fly in manual without turning on the stabilization, because I think DJI has listened to their customers. A lot of people tend to use gyro flow, so you have the ability to not stabilize your footage. I'm talking about the built-in stabilization, Rocksteady #2, and as the gyro data are embedded into your footage, you have the ability to stabilize them yourself in gyro flow. By the way, gyro flow stabilization is much better than the Rocksteady #2. That's my point of view. The quality of the video in the goggles feedback. The quality on this one, let me just remove the gimbal protection. The video quality of this camera is much better than the DJI FPV. The experience is better. So yeah, that's one more pro of the DJI Avata. The telemetry information in the video feedback. Contrary to the DJI FPV, you get some, I don't know how to call that. It's the, if you check at the bottom right corner, you have some Mbps. So it allows you to be aware of the signal strength. You can know in advance when something bad is going to happen, because you can see the signal strength decreasing, so you know where to go and where not to go. I love the compatibility with the goggles V2 and the DJI Remote Controller version 2. When you purchase this drone, you don't need to buy a brand new controller, and if you already add the goggles V2, you're not obliged to buy the goggles 2, which are expensive, by the way. So at the end of the day, it makes you save money. If you already had the previous combo, you just need to buy this quad, and I would advise you to buy some extra batteries, because one battery is not enough. I love the CINELIKE in 10-bit. Gives you more option if you're the type of person to color correct and color grade your videos. Some people don't care, it's just run and gun, but I'm not that type of person. I just need to perfect my footage. I love the fact that there's some internal memory. For example, I go out and I forgot to stick my SD card into the quad, which has never happened to me, but you never know. This quad gives you the ability to have, I think you have 20 gigabytes or 21 gigabytes of internal storage. When you choose the H.264 codec, I think 1 gigabytes in 4K 60 FPS allows you to film 1 minute. So I would say without any SD card, you are able to record during 20 minutes. And I'm not sure that other quads gives you this ability. And the last thing I like about it is everything can be charged by USB, like the goggles battery, whether you got the goggles 2 or goggles V2. The Avata batteries can be charged with some USB charger, and it's the same for the DJI Remote Controller version 2. So that's all I had for today. Next week we're going to talk about the cons of the DJI Avata. Stay connected and see you on the next video. Cheers.